Alright. Hey, it looks like it's working. Fuck. We're live.
Chat! How you doing, guys? Your mother's a very nice lady.
And in a week, your father will be too.
Oh.
It's a joke with multiple levels. It's Father's Day, and it's a trans reference, and it's Pride Month.
And, frankly, there's a Jenner out there who that really hit home with.
Speaking of trans, has anyone watched the show Sense8?
No, but I heard it was good.
I watched the first season. It's awesome. I have not watched the second season. I heard it was not as awesome.
Haven't watched. I've only watched like most of the first season.
The one where they all have the same song stuck in their heads.
Yeah.
One of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, I was like, this show is fucking great.
Alright. So, last time on Nammibaun Nights.
Dragon Ball Z.
You guys had just met Delves, a vampire whose adventuring party had not only been vampired, but properly culted as well.
That's so many verbs that shouldn't be verbs.
And he asked you guys, please don't kill my friends.
He's making it very hard.
I can say
It
this.
has worked out so well so far.
We've done a lot of killing his friends.
We actually have not,
Oh,
but
okay.
they are going to kill
One
us.
is in a bag.
That is true. Probably.
You guys came out swinging on a vampire that ambushed you. Turns out he had an echo clone that he was using to really dick with you guys. After a little bit of a struggle and definitely a dead rogue,
I was pretty dead.
were victorious. You chained him up and stuck him in a bag of holding. Delves, who had skipped out on the fight, came back with the loot from the market. He gave you guys each a potion of healing and 500 gold.
Oh,
Huzzah!
huzzah.
You guys went to a nearby canal and began trying to kind of plot your way up into the reservoir and, onward towards the Oasis. But first you decided you needed to sleep. So you guys had yourselves a long rest.
A horrible decision, really.
That was a great decision.
But
Only when
on the
you
first
don't give
watch, you guys started being stalked by Tanya, one of the vampires who is
Properly cultured.
properly culted.
Or as I like to call her, Lust.
There's an excess amount of colt in that one.
She left a little calling card for you guys in the form of a lip print on the window.
Which I thought was great.
No,
I was not.
didn't like that.
You guys
Didn't like that
finished
at
your
all.
long rest underwater in the canal.
Yeah. We have every physical capability to do that, yes.
And when you woke up, Delves and the bagged Ander were gone.
Mm-hmm.
You guys,
Oh, yeah, that's right. So he's not in the bag, actually.
you guys blew the rest of the way into the reservoir, swam in. You watched. You watched as a couple of gnolls were just killed because Tanya was bored.
Mm-hmm.
You watched a beefy individual, leather armor, no sleeves, kind of a plain face, with a big ass pike on his back, tell her, stop killing the help. And then he walked into the middle of the Oasis.
After
And
locking
just-
eyes with me.
After locking eyes with Calliope and just sank. Calliope stepped forward and was promptly shot with an arrow. We need to roll initiative. That is where we're picking up.
Oh, yeah, I only have 28 health. Oh, shit.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Everything will be fine.
We have demonstrated ourselves to at all times not be fine.
Yeah.
At all times.
Even asleep underwater.
We were barely okay then.
I know.
That was a fucking roller coaster.
What'd you do?
I watched it stop at 16, then roll to a 17, and then stop on a 3.
Oh, wow.
Caitlin still feel her nose?
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Checker.
All right, Aurora.
6. Well, this
Calliope.
is a fun start.
16.
Kyber.
6.
Oh.
Shelter.
Show
6.
off.
Oh!
With a
That's not
minus-
good.
We all go together.
With a -1 dex. So I'm last of those.
Well, you rolled the
So
highest,
just
then.
so that you guys know, the vampire rolled an 8.
Oh, good.
You know how hard it was for you guys, 3 of you, to get lower than her?
All 3 of them got a 6.
We did. That means we're
Y'all
all
are
going
going to
into
hell. You're all going to hell.
If all 3 of us
Well,
die.
they have cake because Ross is coming with us. So
That's true.
But it's going to be a bit dry.
No, Shelter's coming with
Cake
you,
is
so
always a bit dry. in
It's a
hell.
cake with drugs.
and there won't be any icing.
So
We
with the
didn't put
Minecraft
icing.
we've been playing, I
We
got
need
to
drugs.
the Nether, and I'm like finding all these new kinds of rocks. I mean, I knew about most of them, but they've done updates since, so I didn't know about Nether quartz.
Sure.
Yeah.
That was cool. I knew about soul sand. I didn't know about pigmen. I know about pigmen now.
They're friendly until they're not.
I've
They're great
genocided
until
the
they're not.
pigmen.
Yeah.
Anyways.
He's such a dick.
After Zach said not to.
And
Not only did I say not to, but I said it's a very bad idea. They're peaceful people. So I get a text from Jesse the other day that just says, so I figured out this whole pigment thing. We create a maze 2 blocks high and funnel them in one by one. The slaughtering will be so easy.
No, so, and then, like, one came into our world, I put his gold sword up on my wall. So I now have decoration in my room.
Perfect kill.
Car salesman.
Anyway,
Slash
so I'm going through and I see this gray block. I'm like, oh, what's this? And I hit it with the pickaxe. No, it's not a pickaxe. Shovel. It comes to me. It's gravel because of course there's gravel in hell.
Yeah.
Hell is covered in gravel, sir.
I mean, sometimes you just need to suffocate on your own bad decisions.
I would just like to say,
And I am up to like 5 gold bars because I have killed some fucking pigmen.
how nice this fucking dice rolling feature is on here.
It's very nice.
Alright.
Very
Is it
nice.
rolling better than...
Yes.
Okay,
We
then
start
yeah, that's
off with Calliope, who just caught a bitch of an arrow from somewhere in that direction.
In this direction?
Somewhere. It is. Oh, and it is nighttime.
great. Aw, shit.
Moonlighting.
Light to Die To by Jesse
yes.
Luckett.
Thanks, I hate it.
I don't owe you anything.
Sounds like the soap I got. Thanks, I hate it.
Yeah, I did. I knew Lizzie wasn't gonna like the margarita soap. Would you like margarita soap?
I'll take it, yeah. I liked it.
It just smells like avocado, olive vera oil and tequila.
I can't see anything. Can I make a perception check? To
I
try
love
and
this.
see? No, I hate it. I hate it all. Can I make a perception check to see if I can pinpoint exactly where it came from?
You can certainly try.
Cool. Oh, 13.
If I may, I can't remember exactly from last time, but I think I said in the last one that I had been making off into the trees away from the group.
You are more than welcome to point out where you would like to be. As
So,
of right now, you guys are in
if-
Oasis.
If I remember,
I think you guys were.
wherever
I was about to say, can I be like right there?
wherever that the knoll that was shot with the arrow, whatever angle that arrow came in from, I was heading around into the trees in the direction that arrow came from.
Okay, so the arrow came from over there,
Okay.
and you're on the opposite side.
I feel
Okay.
like we should have rewatched our YouTube
Yeah.
thing so we were up to date.
This would probably have been beneficial.
Well, that
By
was
the
all
way-
super mind's eye and vague anyway.
By the way, we have a YouTube channel.
Yes, please. All of you people in chat, like us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube.
No, you're not saying it right. You gotta
It's me
say
and
smash that like button.
Smash that like button.
Don't smash it, you might break something.
We're not smash worthy.
Smash.
We have a great personality.
Smashing.
Or
We're a solid 1. Great personality.
Brown Bag Special.
Look, I'm funny.
Or that chick with the tongue from Scary Movie 2.
Well.
Sorry, don't see anything.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, we were deciding where Kyber was.
Yeah, I'll be kind of off to the side. Rogue. I was off like ahead though. Like, yeah. I'm happy with that.
Okay. So, so far as you can tell, this tree right here is leaning kind of funny.
Like it's got some swag.
Some swagger.
Like it just got shot in the leg from a fight.
It used to be an adventure, then it took an arrow to the knee.
I know that thug life.
I would like to cast Firebolt on the tree. On the tree itself.
Okay, you may roll your firebolt.
13 to hit the tree. Cool. Do I roll 2d10 on the tree?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. 8 points of fire damage to the tree.
You erupt a firebolt across the nighttime oasis pool, and it strikes. It strikes the trunk, and just you see just massive fire, and for a brief moment, it is brightly lit.
Yay!
And you see, right here on a branch, Tanya with her bow and arrow drawn, and the embers begin to dim.
And she is gone again. Alright, then I want to point out the tree that she, well, I mean, it's clearly on fire.
It'll be.
It's on fire. Sorry.
I just very quickly relay that she was there, and I am going to. I'm gonna second wind.
Would you like to move?
Yeah, actually. Is there is one of those contiguous squigglies a tree?
The continuous squigglies are all bushes. The swooshy things are trees. That's a bush and kind of a tree. That is doobly-doo.
Doobly-doo.
Mm-hmm.
Doobly-doo is really far.
He sounds very scientific.
Electric Boogaloo.
How much movement would it take to get me submerged?
Submerged?
Yeah, submerged into water, actually.
Okay, this is about waist deep.
Okay.
And once you get closer into here, it starts getting kind of chest deepish. This is deep. Not deep, but, underwater deep.
Cool. I just want to get my head under the water.
You
Are
underwater. She is going to fire at you twice. At disadvantage because she's underwater.
Yay!
It is 10 plus 9.
Jeez.
Yeah, that hits. Oh, wait, I didn't take my bonus action to second wind. Hold on.
And 9 plus 9.
That's
I'll
18.
hit.
18 still hits you?
My AC is 16.
Oof.
Hold on. This is important. So, what are we, level 7?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so hold on. Before you do that. Okay, I healed for 10. Because I used my second wind. Okay, now hurt me.
I love that reaction.
Don't make it weird.
Zach had the perfect angle on my face.
And I was expecting it. I was like, I know your humor, and I was like, that's just beautiful.
12 total points of piercing damage as
Oh,
2
okay.
arrows. Yes, as 2 arrows puncture through the water.
She's aggroed on me.
right, Kyber.
Okay.
I'm gonna run upstairs see if I
I take a running start, and I pull my collapsing 10-foot pole out, and pole vault across the river with acrobatics.
Acrobatics check, please.
That'll be an 18.
You and sling yourself and land right there.
I drop the pole as I go, and I immediately, that was that a move or an action? What do we call that?
Maction.
Maction?
Was not an action. I'm going to say that was your bonus action.
It's a bonus action. Okay. So that was my bonus action movement then, basically. Okay, so movement, I'm going to go full speed straight behind
So you have
the...
another 3 squares that you can deal with.
And any trees within that to obstruct sight.
Yes. You can
And-
kind of tuck into a bush. You're a little fellow.
And I just...
15.
Hey.
Yep, head first slide under a bush, hide.
Okay.
As
You
your
cannot bonus action stealth.
Action stealth. Bonus action, jump, move action, move.
Action stealth.
Yeah.
All right, roll
So
it.
this was 15, so you want to be like a little bit closer.
In
to
that
20.
bush, yeah,
Okay.
just... Yeah.
Took me a second.
Oof. That will
why?
be a 28.
Didn't work it.
28. All right.
Damn!
Aurora.
I would
I
like
have to roll another character just because you stealth so good that we think
just
Kyber
so
died.
not missing anything. No
Kyber
shooting
slid
on-
into a tree and he fucking
anything.
disappeared.
She shot me.
Yeah, and then swooped whenever you set it on fire, right?
Yeah. So it's kind of dim lighting over there, and you can't really see her.
I can see you.
The precursor to not good times for a human. Dim lighting. Ugh.
Blah.
You remember the woman.
Okay. Calliope is underwater.
I am. You can see my blood. I'm pretty sure my location is known.
To everyone.
There's a couple. There's a couple like ripples where the arrows just went in.
Is there any way I can...
Is there anybody who's against me pouring the contents of this into that cup?
You're
Absolutely
never
not.
going to offend me. Just
halfsies.
splash.
Oh my god, you can see the cinnamon at the bottom.
A little splishy splash.
It's
Um,
sediment.
Is there any way I can stealth
Yeah,
hide
thank
into
you.
the water?
Oh. It bled on me.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Stealth into the water.
Yes.
Yes, you can move forward, go underwater, and try to use your action to roll a stealth.
I would like to try to roll my action and use the stealth, depending on how well the dice are gonna treat me today.
Start with physical dice.
Yep. Well, it went from a 15 to 11, so
Still double digits.
12 to stealth?
Do you have disadvantage on stealth checks?
No, I don't.
Okay. Alright, 12 to stealth. Alright, you have moved 1, 2 into the water.
And I like to get into
Go
the
under.
water.
Okay.
And then for my bonus action, I would like to do the healing word.
Okay.
So do I get a roll of that?
Then you guys can decide between yourselves who rolls it.
Then roll it.
Alright.
What level?
Shelby.
First
1d4.
So they all just dove in the water?
Mm-hmm.
I'm also going to dive in the water.
5.
Right between them. Alright, I'm going to touch both of them and cast heroism on all 3 of us.
Nice.
I cast heroin.
So, at the beginning of your turns, you get 4 temp HP.
But it can't ever.
It can't ever
see.
stack. Like if you got one from last turn and you start a new one, you still got 4. You are also immune to being frightened.
And this is the beginning of each turn, so they're getting 4...
At the start of each of its turns. So it's their turns when they get it.
Yeah, so they have pretty much 4 damage reduction per round.
More or less, yeah.
Okay.
Functionally.
Okay.
Then I'm probably going to use the... How much more movement do I have? I
you
moved
do
at least...
1, 2, 3, 4. You have 2 more squares.
How deep is this pool?
Right now, where you are, that's why you guys are prone, because this is about waist-ish deep.
Oh, so we're like just like
Yeah.
fucking error reading it. Yeah, gotcha.
Wait, it's like between
I'm
waist
just
and
trying
chest. It's
to
like
aggro.
mid-rift.
Okay. I'm gonna move forward 2 squares just because I don't want to get caught in any form of like stupid vampire AoE bitch.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Alright, so,
Well,
end of the
okay.
round. You guys see from the center at the very bottom of this oasis just pulsing red swirling light.
Well, that's
It's
not
sand,
good.
sand, 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 pulsing red swirling light. Sand, sand, sand.
Oh, I don't like that.
Where
I
is
do
it? The
not like
pulsing
that.
red? Oh, where
The-
where it's
Where
marked.
it
Yes.
is red.
Either
It's
you're
over
all
here.
fucked or I'm fucked for not being in there.
Well, that's
Yeah.
this is what God created familiars for. Go.
Okay. I need to see something.
Or in first E and 5e, second E, sorry, what they created hirelings for.
What the?
For the... Okay. I need D&D Beyond. Calliope, it is your turn.
Oh boy!
My boy.
This episode was not brought to you by D&D Beyond because we have no sponsors.
Yay!
It's very useful though.
We're our own sponsors. This episode was brought to you by
Or
us.
sponsored by Strawberry Monkey Bread
And moonshine.
and Moonshine.
Strawberry Monkey Moonshine.
And a little bit of Millennial Rage.
Okay.
Yep. Lots of that.
Alright, I'm going to stick my head up. No, actually, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Alright, Ross, I'm just going to ask you directly. Can you still talk to your familiar if you're no longer on the same plane of existence?
Oh no.
Okay.
I think there's a feature or like a pact of some kind that lets me, but I do not
Cause
believe I
I'm
can.
all alone.
I'll double check that because I'm honestly not sure off the rip, but that definitely sounds like the answer is no.
My companions have all gone.
30 feet. Pop my head back up. I don't see Kyber.
You've also noticed that since the just poured on you guys, the wood's still wet and your fire's going out.
It's only within 100 feet.
Well, Pact of the Chain makes it go fucking bananas.
Yeah. Yeah, you start being able to do all sorts of things with that bitch.
Okay. 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 None of this is useful.
Keeping in mind, you did see the square she occupied.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna like come up out of the water and then I'm going to God, I wish Firebolt could be spun like a Eldritch Blast sometimes. I think she's just going to try and get that tree burning again. If anything, to create bright light. So.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack roll.
Oh yeah. To hit a tree, that hits. That is a 13 plus 5. So 18. 10. Woo! 15 points of fire damage.
Jesus. So the
To a tree!
You hit the tree, and you actually hear like the sound of like water sizzling, and she is very clearly standing right here now.
Damn it, dumb bitch should have moved.
She's going to take 9 points of fire damage.
Aha!
All right.
Right far.
She jumps down from the tree,
And I'm very much above the water.
and she fires. Actually, let me see what I've got going in this department. Ooh, that'd be fun.
Why'd you say that out loud? Now I'm scared.
Yes.
Yes. Let's just kill
I should have been D&D Beyonding this whole time.
Yep. As much of a fan of pen and paper that I am, this is just so great.
It's It's very nice, especially for multi-classing.
Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Shit.
Are you fucking mapping out a chain lightning right now, Jesse?
No, he's trying to map out the wall of fire.
She don't know where I am.
Oh, you're right. She
Yeah,
doesn't.
28 stealth. There's no way.
You're right. She does not.
She assumed I fucking ran into a tree and fucking went to Narnia.
He's Mr. Tumnus now.
Yes.
Oh, in the hex crawl, I played a satyr bard. It was fun.
Nice.
It was adorable.
5, 10, 15. Okay. We're going to do this like this.
Part of my horn broke off at some point, and then I got healed. So then I put it back on.
Maybe we should bring
Heal.
the cones and the cubes that you made again.
Yeah,
I keep meaning to like.
but this is a wall. Wall spells are weird.
I keep meaning to like cut out the cone and redo the radiuses, but
They were useful, for sure.
they really are. It's just like.
If we weren't about to start Storm Kings, I would just bring them over and just keep them here.
Okay. She.
Oh, fun.
Are we playing in person?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And if anybody, if I need
She begins waving her arms and mumbling something in Elvish, and the water begins, starting from here, whipping upward in this vicious kind of linear fashion, and you're seeing just drops fly and get flung everywhere, and it mires its way around here
Uh-oh.
and snakes its way back over to Calliope. Please make a strength saving throw.
You just got Rivendelled.
Oh, yeah, I did. If you want him, come and claim him. I did not claim him. Oh, wait, it's not too bad, but it's pretty bad. It's 11.
11 ain't gonna make it.
Oh, no.
What's his name said a wooden stake doesn't actually work, right?
I mean, a wooden stake works on normal people.
Well, I mean, like, extra, right?
Where did you get that joke from?
I don't know, but it's been said multiple times.
21 points of bludgeoning damage as the wall of wind.
Oh, wind. Okay. All right, I'm still up. I had 31 hit points.
+4.
Oh, yeah, at the start of my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. So, okay, so I just heal 4. Let me heal 4. Heal. Where are you not 40.
And then
No.
she goes 1, 2,
I have 14 hit
3, 4.
It's running water. It's stagnant water. It's running water.
Running. Pool.
And running.
running.
And she ducks. And you're beside her.
Oh, she's on that side now.
Okay.
That's
Damn
not
it.
fun.
14 hit points. Once again, there's just a pool of blood where Calliope is.
Alright, this is bright, and it is shedding bright light out to here. So the burning tree is actually lighting up. You guys can see the...
I helped.
You
Are we
think
only fighting the one person?
Yes.
Right now.
right now.
Jeez.
There's no telling where the other. He's in the thing. He's with the fish. He's not sleeping with the fishes, but he's with the fish. You are a bad person. Put this over there. You promised.
No, I'm good.
No.
Just like Shelder and
Stop
Kyber.
it. Put it over there.
Now we're teaming up in real life to screw her over.
I know, that's great.
Alright. So yes, the glow of the fire is now on your faces.
Yeah, it's not on my face. I'm in the water.
On your...
Not my face.
Alright. Kyber.
Kyber
Okay.
crystal.
Yep. Well, her last known location was a couple squares to the left of Calliope.
Yep.
In the water or at the water's edge?
In the water.
In the water.
Curious to see what yours looks like.
Okay.
Looks an awful lot like quesadilla.
Hmm?
It looks an awful lot like quesadilla.
I'm going to skirt through the brush, still remaining stealthed.
Where?
Closer to the burning tree, trying to...
5, 10,
Yep.
15, 20, 25.
Yep, and I'm still stealth, so I don't need to I don't have to redo stealth, do I? Or is that an every turn thing?
You have moved. You have to redo stealth.
Alright, I will bonus action. Bonus action, do a dash 2 more squares to the edge of the brush, like diagonally towards the water. And then, as my action, I will stealth again.
Okay, go ahead.
Still doing stealth yourself.
Oh, I'll get her.
With a side of stealth. And extra stealth.
Natural 20.
So write up a new character.
Yep.
As far as you guys are concerned, Kyber's dead.
No. The best nat 20 stealth ever. You write a new character, play that new character the whole time, and then suddenly, when it's needed the most,
I come out of hiding, I just stab!
And I start stabbing.
And I start stabbing.
Aurora.
and then an Ocean 11 montage is how you've been feeling.
Everyone's like, Kyber, where were you this whole time? And I'm like, if you look behind you, you'll see one set of footprints because I've been the one carrying this team.
Ross and Zach.
What? What are we doing to me?
I mean,
Nothing to you.
many
Using
things.
you as my. I'm still underwater. Stealthing.
When you get to this point, you're like all the way submerged.
And my stealth is 10. I'm sorry, 11. 'Cause it's a +1. Why is everything hating me on rolling? So 11 to stealth,
Mm-hmm.
and then I would like to bonus action spiritual weapon.
Okay, where are you placing your spiritual weapon?
I want to place it in that one spot. Even. I want to place it where the last time saw her.
Okay.
So, yeah, right there.
Because you last saw her right here.
Yeah. And I would like to all American rejects and start swinging. It looks like a club.
Swing, swing. Mm-hmm.
Swing!
banana phone.
Okay. Roll disadvantage.
Well, at disadvantage, you say. Oops, I did the thing wrong. Okay. So that would be 11.
11's not going to hit.
Either way, I swung at her
Alright.
with the club.
Shelter.
I. Is this still here?
The wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Wall lasts
Minute?
1 minute.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to do a little first level cure wounds.
Oh!
So that'll be D8 plus spellcasting. So 7. And then I'm going to do something that I always forget to do, which is a little bonus action inspiration.
You're going to go into a wraith?
I mean, I could. You haven't seen me when I'm angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
You just fucking turn into Master Roshi.
How many? Where's my feature? Where's my art features there? Found it.
I can do class features.
Yes. And I will inspire Kyber.
He needs more.
Hiding in my bush, I feel really good.
I know what I go like, and I leave it very vague because I know he's probably like doing the stealthy McStealtherson.
Mm-hmm.
And I just say, I had 5 seconds to think of something cool and I couldn't, so just strike from the shadows, which is a ripoff, but it's a classic.
Mush book.
Mush book.
Mush book.
All right.
Mush book is halfling for 1 shot, 1 kill.
The fire rages from the tree, and for a moment,
God speaks from it.
it shines into the water, and you see that she is no longer obscured. Then it kind of doesn't anymore.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, this Gloomstalker shit's really OP.
It's pretty powerful.
She's a Gloomstalker is like a fucking bat thing, right?
It's a ranger. Ranger archetype.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
You get
what's
to add
the...
their wisdom modifier to their initiative on their first turn. If they get like an extra attack.
I
You take a
thought there was
vampire
like
and a
a
ranger.
fucking monster that was like a Gloomstalker.
That's
Oh,
something
the last
in
one was a F2
Wild
Night
Mounts,
Fighter
yeah.
from Merchant.
I think
Oh,
it's
okay.
in Critical Role.
I always like adding
Okay,
classes
so
to
it
monsters.
is
It's great.
my turn.
My
Wall of Wind. Am I deafened?
I don't think so. It didn't say anything like that. No, you're not.
Okay. I got rid of my AoE spell. I don't have that. I think I'm just going to. Let's see. I can't cross it.
The strong wind keeps fog, smoke, and other gases at bay. Small or smaller flying creatures or objects can't pass through the wall. Loose, lightweight material brought into the wall fly upward. Arrows, bolts, other ordinary projectiles or targets around the wall are deflected upward and automatically miss. Big stuff goes through. Creatures in gaseous form can't pass through it. When the wall appears, each creature in its area must make a strength throw. Yeah.
Okay. So I saw
It's
the
only like a foot
here.
thick, so even if it's in your space, it's not like it's taking up
Yeah.
your space.
So I'm going to like swim 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I go down 25 feet and see if I see her? Like underwater?
You can. You dip down underwater.
So
Because this is
25.
only... Right here is only like... solar plexus deep.
Yeah. So,
if that.
do I,
It's such a little...
so do I see her?
No. Because that Gloomstalker shit's a real OP.
I don't rely on dark vision.
Is it only dark vision?
I thought that's what the feature was. I don't rely on dark vision.
I thought it kind of meant even if it's dark vision.
I don't know.
Wouldn't that
I
just make
haven't
it
looked at it.
Wouldn't that just make it invisible?
If she's in obscured lighting. I thought it was more she blends into the shadows. She can't be... You know what? Let's find out. We have this thing. Side, you keep range. While in darkness, you are invisible to any creature that relies on. Hey, well,
Wait, yeah, so us with dark vision can see?
no, you with dark
Actually,
vision
you
cannot.
Haha! Okay.
Wait, what?
I see her?
Umbral sight. You see her
Alright.
because it's specified. All right, fair's fair.
I only know this because this came up in a Crown of Candy recently. Just the latest Dimension 20 show. So, okay. Well.
Weird.
How the turntables have. Wait.
Smackety, smackety, here comes the clackety! Alright, we're going to pull out the glaive. I'm underwater. So
You are standing in waist-deep stuff.
So not underwater.
Summon the trident.
She is underwater.
No.
Disadvantage.
Cool. She is under...
Yeah, technically if you want to hit her, you have to swing underwater. She ducked down, relying on...
So that means I could technically see her underwater?
Do you have dark vision?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Alright, so disadvantage.
She got underwater specifically for that reason.
Alright. Disadvantage. I'm just a weak woman. Oh, disadvantage was no bueno. 10 to hit.
No.
So second attack. Ooh, 13 and 17. 21 to hit.
21 is going to hit.
Second attack, Smackety. That
Doesn't have to roll
is
with-
11
Mexico
points of
City.
slashing damage. 6 plus 5. Yes, 6 plus 5. And then we're gonna do a butt stroke.
Glaive's magic, right?
Nope.
Hold on, does that matter?
For a vampire, probably. 100% does. If not, she's a bad vampire.
You are a bad vampire.
You're a bad vampire and feel very bad.
Next time we go into town, I need to buy silver arrows and
We're gonna gear up for vampires after we finish off the vampires.
Doesn't hurt to be prepared. Wait, I still have that arrow.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
Get it, girl.
That might work. Yeah, we're gonna butt stroke it as a bonus action.
And stroke it.
And stroke it. 12.
Nah.
Okay, well then I got 1 half hit in.
And she
She needs to make a Constitution saving throw for concentration on Wall of Wind.
She's
Gonna
good.
Pass.
Alright.
But I see her, and I have reach.
The tree, the fire in the tree rages on, and she stands up, and everybody sees that she's right there.
And then
Cool.
Here it comes. Oh wait, that was at the start of my. Hold on, at the start of my turn, I got 4 times hit points. This is important.
It is very important. Don't ever think you.
She is going to try to grab you with a claw. That is a natty 19. Because I do love rolling well against you.
one single claw.
By the way,
Yes.
during the hex crawl, I rolled 2 crits on you right off the bat, and then lied. I went,
Why are you lying?
because I would have 86 her character right out of the gate. She'd have gotten a bardic inspiration and a vicious mockery that didn't do anything, and then she wouldn't be playing.
Disadvantage?
And then she wouldn't be playing a bard anymore.
Remember that you have the Bark Inspiration.
So a D8 or D6
Is
D6.
6 plus
for attacks or
3, and you were
saving throws or
grappled.
both.
So 9 points of slashing damage and you're grappled.
Yes, once.
Once
Okay,
for just
16
like an
hit
attack,
points.
or can I do it to damage?
And now she's
And
going
I'm
to
grappled.
try to bite
Just
you.
attack, okay.
Attack, ability, saving throw.
You should headbutt her as
Ooh.
a reaction.
That is 10
To hit?
to hit.
No!
No caps.
Alright, she's got you. You feel the wind like whipping around you. She goes to bite, but your hair like flies in her face and she
Oh,
can't
isn't
quite
it
get
super
it.
short?
Yeah.
Oh,
she's still
her
short.
hair flies in her own face. And she just, yeah, it doesn't work.
Split ends are a bitch. Gets all up in your teeth.
And I don't know, you've got kind of a, it's been a few weeks, you got a little shag going
Yeah.
on.
That's a good thing about this campaign is that a lot of time goes by, so yeah, my hair is growing quite a bit.
Quite dead.
16 hit points, guys!
Kyber Finn.
Okay.
She can't grapple anybody else!
Did you add your temp from this round?
I
I did. So, that was her turn.
Oh,
Oh, don't do that!
oh no.
That was all cinnamon at the bottom, dude. And death.
There's a challenge in there somewhere.
I have just enough movement. I'm going to diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, I want to flank with you. And as I flank,
wanna flank with you.
and as I'm as I'm putting the fire between, putting myself in between the fire and her, I just quietly go to my sword and say, "Bush book." Flame it up, so she doesn't notice the sudden glare of fire, and I just go, "Shh," and stab her.
You may roll your attack at advantage.
Advantage!
With a bardic inspiration.
With a bardic inspiration!
That means he's gonna get at least a 4.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed a 5.
Guaranteed. No. Let's not. Never tell me the odds.
His bardic is a d6, by the way.
I thought it was a D8.
No, it's D6.
He's baby bard.
He is baby buttered. A whole new bar.
I'll be 19 plus things.
Yeah. For sure.
Probably didn't even need the bardic inspiration.
What's her constitution? Cool beans.
Right, okay. 2.
Did
Yes.
she save
Yes.
with her wall?
There are no ones.
Hey! He's moving on up in the world.
28 points of damage.
Of damage.
Damage.
Omelette du fromage.
How much?
28 points of damage.
Sweet monkey fucker.
So that was move, bonus,
No,
and
he was
then
cat.
regular.
The
Yep.
wall falls, water swoosh, all around you guys.
Hey, there she is. Get her.
Aurora.
Get her
I
done.
like to 30 feet up into the action.
Directly?
Not going over the
Blitzball
red stuff. I don't
rush.
trust the red stuff.
It bothers me that redstone is red in Minecraft. It looks like no stone.
No stone.
Firstly, I feel like it is only proper that my clubs her. Firstly. So, I would like
You
to
should
do
have made your
strict-
spiritual weapon a stake. Then we could have made some part of the legend true.
I want it to be clever.
How do we spell mushbook?
Mushbook.
Or
See,
CH
I didn't-
if you're German.
I went German, and so I did
Okay.
P-U-C-H.
I went some kind of bastardization in MUSHBUK.
That also works.
M-U-S-C-H.
19 to hit.
Hell yeah!
M-U-
With
C-
the club.
Okay, yeah.
M-U-E-S-C-H.
What kind of damage is that?
Force.
Okay.
Not
with,
radiant.
with an umlaut
Force.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, force.
Yes.
4
Because I
umlauts.
can't make it radiant. That'd be silly.
Oh, son of a bitch. Carry on.
Did you remember a
4.
thing?
4 damage.
4.
But it was a meta thing, so carry on.
And
It's not because Delves told you.
Yeah, Delves told us something about like resting places and stakes to the heart
And then.
and invitations.
And then I would like to. Do I want to just word of radiance? Yeah, I want a word of radiance.
Is that a save?
That is a Constitution saving throw.
She's not very good at those.
Good.
What was it? What you roll?
Trey.
Trey.
No.
Trey.
She does not do that very good.
She rolled a Trey close.
What is Aurora's word of radiance?
What is Aurora's word of radiance? What's the? What, she has a healing.
Is it
word.
like a Shakira
Different
style
word?
howl? Like what are we doing here?
Ooh.
How did this end up on this side again?
You grabbed it out of my hand.
Oh,
Caitlin, I'll save you. I'll save you.
Well,
What's
You
wrong?
I noticed-
grabbed it out of my hand, took a gulp, and then put it down there.
The-
and
the
I've been sipping
moment-
ever since.
the
You
moment
know
it
what?
got
No, it's gonna be Starlight.
earlier,
because
at
Stars
one
are
point, it was like her
radiant.
second drink. You even
Okay.
like reached for it, and she took it first. I'm like, I see
know.
how this is
I know.
going.
That's great.
7 of radiance,
All right.
which is radiancy. How How's she looking? Is she looking dead?
She's not looking great. She's not quite bloody. But you
I'm
just
sure
burned her something fierce. You hit her with the word of radiance, and like the moon flashes at her.
Just went,
And
woo!
she like shields herself from the moon.
By the power of the moon, you will be punished.
From the actual
How about
moon.
that? I'll shock ya.
Yeah.
And you watch like her skin sizzle. And it's bad.
It's real bad.
Oh,
Baby,
real
you
bad.
got ugly.
You know, it kind of mixes really well with the sweetbread.
See, I didn't
Shelda.
think it did.
Alright. I would like
I
to
just might
get
be
out of the
bored.
pool and get back in more like shallow, stable, like water.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna help.
Oddly, that's difficult terrain for you guys.
Oh, son of a bitch. I'm
Whatever.
grappled.
Then there.
Yeah, you.
Then I'm gonna Eldritch the Blast. And I know what my Eldritch Blast looked like for all time now because for the love of God, it was sitting in front of me the whole time.
There's a Kamehameha wave.
No, it's a
Oh.
green shell.
Oh, that's fair.
So I Eldritch Blast.
That's just a ghostly green shell.
That is a nat 20.
Ooh.
And second attack will not hit. So I'm in
And
hand.
at 20.
Nat 20 though.
2d10.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh wait, actually I'm gonna use
Oh
inspiration.
no!
I'm gonna use an inspiration to reroll that because I have one.
She's only a minute.
Another nat 20. So I get two
Seriously?
inspiration. Yeah. Okay, so that's 6 plus so that's 10. And that's a 16, so 26 damage.
She's not doing well.
Once I hit level 11, I can create 3 green shells spinning around me.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this is amazing.
We are not sponsored by Nintendo.
Nintendo don't
Nobody
sue us.
is. Nobody's
That's
sponsored
what
by
we need to say.
Nintendo.
Nintendo don't sue us.
That
Nah.
is true.
They
jump
are
on
green.
them. We'll have
They are
them.
green tortoise shells.
They just so happen to spin in a circle around me.
Nope, figure eights.
Figure eights.
They do sine waves around him.
Rhombus of terror.
And
I juggle them.
he absolutely cannot use it if he is mounted in any way, shape, or form.
Scared the poor horse right out of his mind.
So gyrocycles, huh?
Gyros.
Damn, gyros.
Oh fuck! I just rolled 2 natural 20s on my twitch. Fuck.
So I supercharge them and the ship.
Just one little shell.
The green shell bed is pretty good. You
Calliope, you're up.
Oh fuck. Okay. Well, I'm just grappled.
Oh, I missed it. I missed it. For flavor,
I'm going to go ahead.
Do it next time.
for flavor, when I turned that 4 into a nat 20 inspiration, it could have been a green shell that went off course, but turned into a red shell. And then
It just bounced off a tree.
I'm grappled, but I do not
Yeah.
have disadvantage.
No.
In fact, I have advantage because I have so many friends. The power of friendship.
Compels
Moon
you.
Prism Power!
Don't get her started.
Me?
That's her whole childhood.
All right.
She rewatches it
All right.
once a year.
That's okay.
We are going to smackety smack.
Don't go back.
We're gonna smack it with a glaive with advantage. That's a natural 15 plus 8, 23.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go for second attack. That is 11 plus 8, 19 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is going to be 2d10 plus 10 total. Oh, I did so good! That's 18 plus 10. That's 28 points of slashing damage, non-magical, so this is really important.
And we all pretty much went on the same turn, right? Our initiative was all...
And
Yeah, you, me, and her all go at the same time.
We just
Okay.
ran this bitch through.
and butt stroke.
And then she got butt
We always
stroked.
have to stroke
She
the
got
butt.
stroked.
13 plus 7.
It's different
That
than if
hits.
she doesn't descend yet.
And Tanya has a passable butt.
I know, I'm looking at
It's
it.
open.
Oh.
I bounce a quarter off it just to see.
It says I actually do the plus 4.
It flies into that.
1d4 plus 4. Nope. How did the
I
d4
started by
get caught?
reading SCPs.
7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
The equation
favorite
says
ones are the
1d4 plus 4.
exploration
I thought
ones
it was
when they
just
go
like
into places.
1d4.
I
Okay.
read one
But
about
7
Potato
points of legend
Universe.
games, not magical.
So fucking good.
He looks like he's gonna say something.
She's got 1 HP, and that bitch is going to heal.
I got one more
Disengage.
fucking hit point.
Oh, she didn't want to bite me again. I was grappled.
2.
I didn't break my grapple.
3, 4, 5.
Ah!
Oh yeah, fucking reach.
Disengage.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
6.
Ah, bitch!
Did she actually have 1 HP?
No! That's so frustrating!
So I thought she was getting dropped, but then I had to cut the 28 in half. That brought her down to 4.
And I rolled a 7!
And then
no!
you rolled a 7.
No!
Wow, it was even like a half. I know this is rounding, but like
And then that brought it down to 3.
damn.
Does she have...
Can I like sneeze on her?
I mean,
She took disengage!
mm-hmm.
I'm taking Sentinel, motherfucker. Ah! I don't need 20 strength!
You're just gonna go into full break mode, reach and sentinel. Are you gonna wait? You already have polearm mastery, don't you?
Yeah,
Oh,
I was very into human, so I started with it.
So
So I was very adamant about keeping my glaive.
no, you stay here. No.
Yeah, so...
Just fucking put him on a leash.
Yep.
Alright. She is floating above the red stuff
Oh!
because it's more movement to go down into it.
And she doesn't have a swim
And she
speed, does
is
she?
out of movement.
Get her! Right forward!
No, she does not.
Oh, what does she do?
She has no swim speed. She's back here.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, I thought she dashed.
That was-
No, she disengaged!
She can't
Disengage.
dash.
Because she disengaged.
Ha! You have land people problems!
And she doesn't have expeditious
Land
retreat.
how elitist are we
Hold
now?
on. First T-shirt.
Hashtag land people problems.
I've been saying this for weeks at work! Weeks!
Well, it just took some.
Because I told her about Monday group stuff, and she goes, "Ah, land people problems."
Why there needs to be a T-shirt so badly?
Because it's gone very badly for the Monday group.
Hoverboards don't work
They got
on
to the Fall
water.
of the Gods.
Nice.
So, we can talk about that now.
Yay. Sorry, Joe. Your
Ours
world
is dead.
sucks.
Joe's not in that world.
Oh.
She's a little dry now.
Yeah, Joe dropped Monday campaign.
How dare you?
Exactly. He was apparently the one that told them to do things.
Oh, holy crap! I just looked at the screen. We have a Twitch chat. They're chatting.
Yeah.
We'll do a chat.
It was mostly me and Joe.
Press
And me and Sarah.
press F if you
I've
don't
been there
know
a
us
couple
personally.
times.
Do we have any, like, not
That
our
was you.
people?
I saw you do that just now.
No, there's a bunch of bots though.
Yes!
Bots.
Yes! Suck up when they become overlords.
Hey, bots. I disagree with your politics, whatever they may be.
We totally follow our Instagram
so
followers.
what is she doing then, Jesse?
Die.
Swimming her ass off. That's Kyber's turn.
And she's trying so hard, she's just like
I forgot
splashing.
you didn't have a swim
Give me
speed.
a top end villain. I'm melting line from Tanya.
So you forget
Vampire.
about land
I want to
people
hear her
problems.
just misery.
Yeah, you can't pull a siren on us this time. Haha! 50 fucking swim speed.
Well,
Bitches.
since
Ask for days.
who am I sharing initiative with right now?
You go
rest
first
of the
because you
table.
have higher.
Well, I'm.
Dex.
But don't we?
You,
all-
Aurora, Shelter. In that order.
Okay. Shit. I was gonna ask Captain permission to kill her.
I
Not
mean,
kill her, but like. Vampires can't really die.
What happens
Well.
if they turn into that little gaseous form in water?
If you believe.
It's true. So what I'm gonna
I think
do
it's
is I
become
swim
water
up to her.
Swim speed!
Not so fast, pretty lady.
You're gonna grapple her?
I grapple her.
Oh!
When I start grappling.
I start grappling.
I feel like this might go poorly.
All right, make your athletics check
Oh no.
against her acrobatics.
Does he have to hit first? I'm never
Well, can I-
sure about how
No,
grapple
it's
works.
just an opposed check.
Okay.
You looked
I
over
should have
really
saved my
quickly.
bardic inspiration for this.
Yeah.
Well, if it's any consolation, it bounced out, and still, it's bad. It's a 7.
Natural 19. She is not grappled. That is your action.
It's
Action,
like
move.
throwing you off.
Bonus action. Bonus action. Dash to block her path. And since I bonus actioned, bolts from the grave.
You're just gonna kill her.
Well, when smarts fail.
You would have backed up enough to not, because it's a ranged attack, right? So you would have to back up.
Back it up a little bit, yeah.
She'll take an attack of opportunity.
Back it up and do
Um,
it again.
Oh, you listen to Caro Emerald.
Are you still doing
Yes,
that?
of
She's
course.
I didn't say I backed up really, so I'll just take the disadvantage on the roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Electro Swing is my favorite genre.
There we go.
Jesse, anything you would like to share with the table about Electro Swing?
Not at all.
Oh, have we discovered another convert?
That's a strong word.
He's questioning it. He's still
Oh.
feeling it out.
Oh.
Oh no,
What
I'm
did you
missing my
do?
legs.
Well, I get
It's the
to
same attack!
I get to re-roll the 1, but it won't matter because the other one's a 2. So,
It's not 2 natural ones though.
No,
That's
it's-
what
it's
paralyzed
one
me.
and-
well, 2 natural ones though. I
You get
could have
to
re-rolled
both
those.
Both of them. Just he gets the half no matter what.
So yeah, no, it's like a
Yeah, you
7
missed.
or 8.
She
Yeah.
kind of squibbles out of the way. Aurora.
What a great word.
I would like to cure wounds on Calliope.
Makes it
Oh,
sound like she did domestic. Are you gonna
second
put managed
level.
also
oh,
down at the
to
same
be
time?
8 plus wisdom.
Yes.
Just like most encounters, we fucking knock it out of the park and then we flub at the very end.
That
The fact that I'm still up is amazing.
Guys,
will be
fourth and goal
9.
and 3. Let's call a
9
pass
points
play.
back.
And then I would like to move the club to be flanking and go pop.
Go sleep!
Go sleep.
Go sleep.
Sit, boy!
That'd be 18 to go pop.
Yep. Bonked on the head and goes down.
Now would be a
She has 1 hit point.
that would be 8 plus 2 non-lethal.
What?
1 hit point.
Either way.
Bonk down.
So wait, is she actually unconscious?
Woo! Well, I'm not taking any chances. I tie her up.
Wait.
Oh. Wait, no. Yes, no.
Technically,
He's technically correct, which is the best kind of correct.
She, you would start tying her up,
Yeah.
and she would get 10 hit points back
For what?
Because she's into that kind of thing.
because she's a vampire.
I thought you were about to parrot what she said. Well, how far into the tying do I get?
Does it have to be radiant to kill her?
It has to be radiant, and she's unconscious right now.
We have
It
to
has to be radiant to make that not work. Had you just cut her head off or something, she'd be dead. We wouldn't be worrying about this. But you're trying to take her alive.
I'm not trying to take her alive. Other people are.
Shelter has a turn.
Shelter.
Well,
Yeah, it was Aurora and then it was Shelter.
I mean, can I take a free action? Just go like, Captain, alive or dead? I think she is vampire shit, so dead's preferable. I got a blue shell right here. It's got spikes and wings on it and everything.
Where did you keep that?
It was in my pocket.
What? Nope.
Don't
No,
show
don't answer it. Don't answer.
My
Do
flesh
not
pocket.
answer.
Without the shell, I weigh 40 pounds.
I call it my squish mitten.
Oh, so gross.
Or
I
just
tell Kyber
Paris
to.
for short.
Oh fuck! No, she.
Okay, you know what? Grandpa's making a call on this one. Eldritch Blast.
Oh boy.
Roll the hit.
Do I get advantage?
She is indeed unconscious and flanked.
Incapacitated.
Second shot?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. It went 1, 2, 1. Not 20.
Holy shit!
So,
Holy shit!
so here's what I want to flavor. If I can flavor.
Yeah, but have fun. Yeah.
Okay, fire off the blue shell. Like near miss, you know. Oh, is it gonna get you? Is it gonna get you? Off the boom! Yeah.
She's got a hole right in her chest from the Eldritch Blast that just did the loop-the-loop.
Oh, there are a shortage of perfect breasts in the world, but she didn't have any, so I don't feel bad at all.
I'm just kind of holding the rope and like.
Ooh. So it took an Eldritch Blast to the heart.
That is.
Well,
is
just
that
in case,
That also.
I'm not
works
taking
alone.
any chances. I'm gonna start tying her up.
Okay, you get like all the way through, no resistance. She's never gonna float again.
You know what this is?
Is she dead? Dead?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I don't know this, and I'm just gonna do this really quick, just as like, well, you gotta make sure, and I am gonna cut her head off.
Okay.
You know, we probably could have used her for information. Like, what is the red light?
I literally, in character, asked you if you wanted her alive or dead, and you hemmed and you hawed. You need to make snap decisions. This is my lesson to you. Because I'm your father figure.
Why?
No! No.
Weird uncle?
Nope. Nope.
Frisky grandpa?
All right.
He did get
Take
you
the
away.
bow. I want the bow.
The bow's a +1 bow.
Ooh! Is it a longbow or a short bow?
It's a longbow.
I can't. Wait. I don't think I can use that even.
Equipment. Tradition.
God damn it.
I can't use that.
Why?
She has a total of 6 arrows on her. The bow itself doesn't appear to have a string.
Try drawing it anyways.
Got it.
I've seen a lot of weird shit. Draw it anyways.
Yeah,
It might be a really
I'm
cool
gonna try
bow.
and mimic.
You grip onto something. You don't see it, and as you pull back, an arrow materializes. And you look around and you notice there's no arrows floating around you.
Oh, nice. It's one of those, like, Tom rolls.
Or in me. Because I've been shot a couple times.
Mm-hmm. She does have 6 arrows. But it's
So what?
dark and there's...
I keep the 6 arrows because I feel like they're either normal arrows, which we could put on the ship, or they're magical, which would be amazing. Cool!
Are you
Identify.
charging? 'Cause I need to charge. Oh wait, there's.
Does anybody else like a longbow? Kyber is literally
I
bigger than me,
identify.
You know what?
As a
Just
spell
sounds
slot?
like it. I'll go around the other way.
Around the outside.
So
No.
on the outside.
As a
No.
ritual.
10 minutes.
You take 10 minutes to identify it. The longbow is essentially a force bow. It generates arrows of force and shoots
They're
them
like
forward.
Tom Morrill.
I already do this. I don't need this.
And is it +1?
I'll take it.
You also find 11 pieces of copper, 12 pieces of silver, and 71 gold.
Holy shit.
Let's see, like, if someone...
Did anyone write that down?
I saw you typing and I assumed.
I
it
know,
was
I
you.
was getting into Google Sheets because I didn't have it open.
That's like if somebody...
I heard 71 gold. That was the important bit.
And 11 copper. That was the part that I
And
heard.
12 silver.
71.
Oh, well then.
With your powers combined, you are Captain Planet.
Well,
Well, I only remember the jinky pocket
11.
change, so. Do we want to just put that in ship funds?
I think so, yes.
yeah, I put the values next to the totals right now. Because I don't want math at the moment.
Yes, go ahead and fix that.
Acceptable. I will math though.
Alright.
The fire in the tree slowly goes out.
Mm.
That guy disappeared in the middle of this.
You also find she's got leather armor on. It's nice.
It has a hole in it.
Does have a hole in it. And
Oh.
she has a locket. Little heart locket.
Personal effects. This is the hard part, Captain. I deal with the stabs. You deal with the emotional pangs.
I am curious. Open the locket.
It's probably going to
You
be a
see
picture of
very
Delves.
young,
Shut up.
a very young version of her, smiling next to the guy who you saw go in. And they're like
Well-
arm in arm, cheeks up against each other, and
Is,
very young, very not vampires.
Is it romantic?
Wait, has it- it's been more than a minute?
Cheek to cheek, or is it like brother sister?
Make an insight check.
There's a network here. Is that showing up on yours or is it just mine?
No. That is 2.
I have video feed. That's good video.
Okay, I just refreshed it.
Okay.
Cool.
Captain, I already feel bad enough about the brass dragon. I don't want to feel feelings about this.
Well, it depends on the feelings. I'm pretty sure that once the other guy finds out that we did this, then, I mean, he already locked eyes on me. I'm pretty sure I'm dead. I am pretty sure of this. If anybody asks, I killed her.
Well, you can hold on to the locket and...
Oh no! Sploosh! No.
Where did you just throw that?
Behind me?
Here-ish.
No! No!
You gonna try to find it?
Yes, I'm gonna die for it before it fucking goes to the portal.
Make an investigation check.
God damn it!
Good job.
As soon as she finds out, he's gonna fucking kill us. From the Nammibaun with love, bitch.
Das Vidania.
God damn it.
She panicked!
We killed your bitch!
7.
It's night.
I wade over to you, thrust my last potion and go, get ready. And I fucking go off into the bushes and hide.
Oh. I definitely take one of those potions.
That's the last one we... No, wait, I have 2.
I have one on me.
Okay, well, I had 2, so now I have 1.
What did I miss, and should I be rolling to do
I
so?
would like to back away from Calliope.
So- The locket,
said-
the locket that was on Tanya
Yeah.
2d4 plus 2.
showed her and the guy that disappeared into the goop.
Well, yeah.
Calliope, in a fit of panic, not wanting to be the one holding the locket if the guy showed up, chucked it behind her into the portal.
I'm not going to interfere with that. That feels right for us.
It's on message.
It's on brand.
It's on brand.
How long does
Do you
heroism
keep it really
last?
D4, by the way?
Oh, right.
How long does
And-
heroism last?
It lasts for up to a minute.
Okay,
So at this
heroism's
point it's
gone.
done.
This
so
ain't no place for a hero.
I am also going to hide in the bushes with Kyber.
Yeah, I would still get away from Calliope. She done fuck things up for us.
No, you stay. You take responsibility.
I have half health. I did take responsibility.
Do you take the
I
potion?
totally-
I would
Yeah.
like to rest.
I took one potion.
Take the other potion. You will
Fine,
need
I
it.
take my second potion.
You know, he might come back with reinforcements. Should we just leave?
That's why we're hiding.
I think we should get in the running water.
That is smart.
I get in the running. I
Yeah.
dash
Yeah,
over to the
we're
running.
gonna-
I retrieve my pole.
I like that. That's exactly like the uniformity that took.
Or the fucking Scooby-Doo gang.
Okay, I have no more healing potions. I don't have a second wind. I am coming this way.
I ready my bow
I
just
continue
in case.
moving down the running water.
30.
I would like to be like another maybe 20 feet back. Yeah.
But and I did take responsibility. I told you all that if anybody asks, I killed her.
Oh, we
I'm
fucked
going
up.
to run these guiding bolts just in case something comes out of that portal.
You guys scramble for like 5 minutes.
5 minutes? I better be held down the road.
This is absolutely like Scooby Doo. Like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, we just broke
Like,
the base
okay,
and
no,
mom
no.
is coming home.
If 5 minutes is the
If-
operative time after this happens, do we want to stick around? Or should we be
So
like...
5 minutes pass.
And nothing happens.
If
Okay.
5 minutes have passed and nothing happens, we need to go.
Well, this is where we have to go though to deal with.
Well, how do
Yeah,
we
what
deal
else
with the
are we
thing?
doing?
Aside from throwing the locket of his true love in his face with
What?
blood on
Well,
it.
I mean,
could
to
go
be fair, if Justin was
He
here,
left
he would have
minutes
yeeted the
ago.
body into the portal too. So
Yeah,
we're
With a
actually-
dick drawn on the face.
yeah, that would be Tuesday on brand.
Well,
after golden shower.
I will. I'm gonna like go under the water and wiggle my way to the very edge of the light.
I'm gonna...
I'm gonna go after him.
I am still gonna write guiding bolt.
How badly do I want to do this?
I stick my pole in
Well, first thing first.
there. Uh oh. You're
You
the realist.
are looking up a red sky. What did I say the moon was? Is it full? It's not full, it's half. You're looking up at a half moon. Starry sky. An overhang of trees.
Reach in and get the locket back.
Pocket dimension. I throw the bag of holding in there. No.
Wow.
Anyone have a lighter?
Yeah, it's upstairs on the counter. I burned some checks earlier, so it's convenient.
Suck on this.
My dick!
Oh my god.
No, as I see this,
Portable knoll, meet portable hole.
same same constellations up and down. Yeah, just very slowly, like just push the end of my 10-foot pole like through a little bit.
Do you see it? Do you see the locket?
I see a whole nother world, Captain.
Make a strength saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
I let go!
Yeah, can it be a deck save and he lets go?
Strength save first.
Okay.
12.
You get yanked forward. You let go. You're floating above the redness. And you see the guy.
Of course, yeah.
Rage in his face. He reaches forward. You may make an acrobatics check as opposed to his athletics check.
Why would you go to the hole?
No, to be fair, this is still Calliope's fault.
No, this is still all on brand. You said
Yeah.
acrobatics?
Yes. Or I mean, it's a grapple check.
Okay. 16.
11.
Yeah! Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
11. You get your way back.
Now drop the poor.
I take him into my arms.
Help! He's a bad man.
Oh god. Oh god. No, we don't have those anymore. Fuck.
I look Calliope dead in the eyes and go, you fucked up.
This is the one that went to the hole.
You hear from the other side. I've been instructed not to kill you.
Oh boy.
I would like the opportunity for honorable combat.
Honorable combat when you don't kill us?
Uh,
That just
how,
doesn't make any
what
sense.
are your terms?
My master wants to speak with all of you. You've done considerable damage this night, and he would like to make an offer. And then I would like to challenge the person who killed her.
Well, we're sorry, dude. You're out of luck. It was like this big 8-foot tall
You're
Goliath
not
with
even
a giant.
buying it. Wait.
You're not even buying
I
it.
want to be there now, though.
No, you established
man.
that you were hightailing down the river.
Because I thought it was smart. And
You
then
were
finally
going.
let's stick a pole in it.
You.
Yeah. Well, if I hear a voice, though, I would move at least 30 feet up and be behind.
And as he says that, I just kind of glance at Shelder, glance down, and well, that's not my decision. But for what it's worth, we rather would have not have had this fight to begin with. Captain, what do we do?
Who do you look at when you say that?
Can I make
The
an
captain.
insight
Okay.
check? Like, clearly he's mad. We get that. Understandably. How honorable do I really feel like this is going to be? I have a 0. It's an 11.
You feel like he could have come storming through that at any time.
Yeah, I pat the halfling in my arms.
I'm scared, Captain. And I whisper, technically it was Shelder's fault.
Was, but I'm not going.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I did.
Yeah.
I thought it was you. Cause you said that.
Yeeted the thing.
Technically, she bumped her, and then you killed her.
Well, I'm telling you, she dragged me into this.
Don't look at me! She rolled me into this!
Don't look at me! He rolled me into this!
All I wanted to do was bonk her on the head, and I did.
Dude,
You
we
did,
can break
you
time.
did
I need to talk about
admirably.
one of those episodes, by the way.
Yeah.
I kickman that bitch, and
Captain,
then you just shot her heart out.
Captain, I'll be
We
honest.
say out of character.
I feel like if this guy really wanted to, he could probably do some bad stuff to us.
Yeah.
Like
if
butt
I go
stuff.
up against him, right now, I'm probably not going to survive.
So we should probably just hear him out, right? Here's the thing.
Ask
We've-
who the master is.
That's actually very logical. Let's do that.
Ask who the master is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who is it that you serve?
I gently hold the halfling.
You just hold him above.
I
Like the
just-
Spartans held
Yeah.
the babies above
Yeah,
the cliff.
yeah. But I have a tight grip on him.
Yeah, don't Michael Jackson it.
Hey, he didn't drop the
He
baby.
didn't drop the baby.
And I actually got to see that hotel window that happened out of it. It was very exciting.
Wow.
Was that the child named Blanket? There's a child named Blanket.
I mean, it could be worse. Could be Elon Musk kid.
Ugh.
Says, I serve one of the oldest, famous.
Did you say fatty?
I did not.
He serves
Miles
I-
away.
I'm not even
I'm
gonna
30
roll
feet
this
away
because
at
I
this
know
point.
I don't
So
know
I
this.
whisper to her. Didn't say fatty.
Captain, I think we should hear them out.
He said oldest famous. and
Maybe
then
we
he
can
said-
work out a deal for them to
He never
leave or
actually
like
answered
let
the
some of them
question.
go or something. I don't know. Spitballing here.
I am -1 to charisma. Negotiation is not my strong suit.
That's That's what
Okay,
we have.
I'm gonna move up at this point. I have +4.
I'm good right there with my ready action.
Taco's good right here.
The puppy knows not to go near the adults.
Can I say something? Can I
Unlike
trust you to say
some.
something?
You know what? Yeah,
Yes.
he wants to challenge you to
Well,
fair combat.
Me? I don't know why you want to challenge me. Where do you want us to go?
Here.
Oh, your master's coming here.
No, you're gonna come in here.
No, that's
But
terrible.
I'd rather be the neutral ground.
That's a great idea.
We are guaranteed safe passage.
How about we meet at a place that's surrounded by running water?
Doesn't sound neutral to me.
I mean,
This is the best deal you're gonna get.
given those delts,
Because
it might
if you
be
don't
neutral.
accept the deal, I will scour the earth for all of you.
That would be the second time.
Captain, let me go real quick. I say we accept the deal. And I quietly
Very
swim
quietly, I'm tying a rope to his belt.
over. I swim over to the body
Okay.
and I gently push it to shore and like arrange it in repose.
While he is doing that, I will say, all right, we will agree to this. I am super nervous, so she's talking like super slowly to try and like give Kyber some more time. But yeah, she is saying that. All right, we shall agree to meet with the master, famous.
Famous.
Fanny?
Stop it.
It's fun.
You are going to be
Are you like casting gravity magic on that drink? Because every time you sip it, I feel like it's the last sip, but there's still some left.
Jesse,
Yeah.
while I'm
Sticking
doing
your
this,
tongue in, swishing
she's an
around,
elf, right?
down.
And we wouldn't be
Yes.
the first time.
Quick
Half elf.
religion check to see like if there's anything with elves about like how they do stuff with their dead.
I feel alright.
Yeah, go for it.
The bread has become dry.
6.
Nope.
Okay.
You know how it's done where you're from.
I pour one out.
Bombing.
And I swim back over like, are we going, Captain?
Yes, we're going.
Alright, I'm coming through first.
And I am second.
I am going to have a dose of Rakshasa dust ready.
Oh, okay.
God!
Hello, Vampire Lord!
I would like to run
Like,
and
I'm
jump
just
out.
Pocket drugs!
I just want to have it accessible. Like, I'm not going to dig in the pouch. Like, I have a dose that I'm just going to, like, you know, like keep in, like, I don't know, somewhere.
We're in water.
I will... If it
Well,
works the way I think
stands
it does,
for
I'm going to
things
swim
waterproof.
straight down, grab the edge of the thing, and I guess pull myself up.
So you swim down, and you kind of lose gravity for a couple minutes. You swirl in the water, and then go floating back upward, and
It turns red.
it's supposed to turn red.
It didn't turn red.
Blood moon, guys.
Technical difficulties.
Well, we're half there.
Well, that was always going to happen.
I would like to jump in right after Clyde.
Oh,
That's
God.
too red. Go back to the yellow.
I feel like we're about to
Everything!
take
Oh
off
my
photos.
god!
Can you imagine seeing us from out there, though?
I feel like we're about to start developing
We're
photos.
I need
I have-
somebody across that street to start singing Roxanne.
I have predator
We
vision
are
right
all
now.
hookers.
Do the Moulin Rouge version with your deep voice Argentinian.
You can't read that one.
Jeez.
It's red lettering.
That is
I
true.
can-
I feel like I'm on
barely-
Rakshasa Dust
I
right
can
now.
just see like the line of it.
Like
3
that
is the easiest to see though.
Yeah.
But 1 is the loneliest number.
It's because nobody can see it. And you are uprighted by a pair of very strong hands and kind of hoisted over to the edge of this oasis. Now everything is drowning in red light. The sky itself just radiant red. Still with starlight, all of them kind of glimmering pink.
What plane is this? Like a demo plane or an actual plane?
An airplane.
What kind of plane is this? Like a Boeing
It's
747?
my hero
Yeah, you know, I
plane.
kind of am.
Well,
honestly.
I'm in after Kyber. Hold on.
Okay.
When I come up, I will ask.
Calliope, you go through same thing. You kind of lose gravity for a minute, and
there goes
you
gravity.
I knew it as soon as I heard her say it.
you are abruptly grabbed by like the scruff and just shoved out.
Do I feel like he's a little more hostile to me?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. This
Huh.
this is good.
Huh.
She thinks this is good. This is good.
Shelter comes up a second later. You're hoisted out.
What plane is this?
Because he hasn't seen the body, so.
A plan of the master's devising.
Oh, okay, demi plane, got it.
I don't know anything.
And Aurora comes.
Does he have a harem? This strikes me as a harem type plane.
Why you say that?
There's a lot of red. You're a vampire. Harem, it tracks.
That's racist.
I'm
It's
gonna
more
take in my.
culturalist.
Is this like a mirror of what we just came from?
Yep. A perfect mirror of what you just came from. Except the one tree isn't on fire.
I can fix that.
And there's no,
Well, I can fix that.
there's no fucking blasted out body on the.
And there is no blasted out body on the sand.
Oh, did they see that happen though?
Alright. Well, take us to your leader.
You guys are escorted back down into the town.
As long as we're doing
What
that
does this
kind
guy
of
look
thing.
like?
We're strangers in a strange
He
land.
is plain looking. He's got a broad forehead, sort of a rounded chin, tall, stocky.
Sean Bean?
No, Sean Bean's still classically handsome. You're looking at like
The guy who played Victor Crumb in
Take
Harry Potter?
Step Brothers, but not Will Ferrell.
No.
no, Victor Crumb.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Guy played Victor
Kind
Crumb in Harry
of, kind of with a little bit of Nick Frost slapped into it a little.
Nick Frost. Okay.
You know that feeling when
Did you just
Like-
invent a Polish person?
No, Nick Frost is in all the Simon Pegg movies.
No, I know. You cross that with a Russian dude, you get a Polish guy.
That's just averaging out land distance.
Yes. And, racial features.
Jesse, you know that feeling like when you walk into like a very soundproofed room and like that you feel that stillness and like everything like your senses are like a little bit like weird? My eyes feel like that right now.
Yeah.
Like I see some things really well and the other things I feel like I'm blind at the same time.
Oh, that helps.
Yeah.
Oh! Don't do that.
Oh my god, that helped a lot. And it's not supposed to be not unsettling.
There.
Your
I'm gonna
mom's
turn that down a little
unsettling.
bit.
Alright. You guys are escorted back to town. The bridges that go up to the big rotunda that overlooks the market,
Running water?
none.
Running blood?
From a lacerated sky.
No.
Where's the fish?
The fish never got sent through.
He was a hawk at this point,
Oh.
and I would have had him come.
The hawk came,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say so.
to say the least.
Are we at a good pausing point?
Yeah.
We need a break.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna grab a drink.
Okay.
Has anyone been keeping track of
Jackery?
the the
Would you like
newest
to pause
Rick
it?
and Morty season 4.
No, I have not yet watched it. What?
Pause.
Pause.
It's so red.
Whoa.
So
Whoa! God damn.
colors. What are those?
You should not have done that while I was standing up. And we're back.
All right. You are being
What about my mother?
you are being escorted to the rotunda above that overlooks the marketplace.
I'm not in the front way.
In the center, so the whole city had this very, like I said, this kind of swirly red kind of sandstone.
Swirly twirly gumdrop swords.
So it was like red sand speckled throughout white sandstone. That is abruptly interrupted by what looks like a very fine marble tiled flooring with a very long dinner table in the middle of it. There are 9 chairs down the sides, 4 on one side, 5 on the other. 1 chair at the very end, and another chair at the other end.
How many total?
So
4 on one side, 5 on the other, 2 and 2, or 1 and 1.
So 11 chairs.
11 chairs total.
Probably 4 for us.
You
And so-
see, sitting at the far end, his head wreathed in some kind of scarf, a very old, very pale face with several vertical lines along his mouth. Leaning up against his chair is a black wooden staff with blue fire at the very end of it. And he has a very, Middle Eastern sort of robed thing going on. Sitting at the chair immediately to his right, you see Delves, chained and just head lolling. He's like sitting there jabbering on about something. Next to him, Ander is just staring at the table. The table itself looks like it has a tablecloth over something. It's lumpy in the middle, and then like towards the edges, there's very clearly like some ridges.
Sort of like Rocky Picture Horror.
Rocky Picture
Yes.
Horror Show.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
Rocky Horror Show
Meatloaf
picture.
Rocky Picture.
Again.
It's just a little meatloaf.
God.
Yeah, until
love
that
seeing
meatloaf
line.
was one of our crew members.
It's so good.
What was our newest crew member's name?
Zeta?
Zeta.
How tall was she?
Not this tall.
Don't give
Because she was a Goliath.
Standing behind him to the right, you see the man with the pike. Did you ever catch his name?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Man with pike.
I mean, did Delves tell us all their names? I don't know if he described them. but
He just said he's very, very dangerous. All is dust. Black Lotus.
I would have sold it and bought a house.
Yep.
So, you guys have... Oh no, the lights are red.
Loser.
This works. Alright, 4s are empty, 1s are not empty.
4s are empty. Yeah. Oh! That's probably Delves.
Delves, Ander.
Delves and Ander. Okay.
And the 6 is the dude.
Is he abiding?
Everyone else has to abide. That's how this guy operates.
Wow. That's a lot of dude. Drinking white Russian? You're drinking a red Russian.
He's just drinking a Russian.
Wow.
I mean,
That's so meta.
we all have our preferences.
I mean, hey man, it's just like your opinion, man.
Don't eat anything.
I'm a vampire. Blah.
Are these the types of vampires that have to abide by the rules of hospitality?
Yeah, remember we invited one of them in. Or no, we didn't consider a place our home or something.
Yeah.
They're asking us
I
that.
tried to consider
Yeah.
the building we stayed in.
This is home.
And it
This is
didn't
home.
work.
My bad.
This is home, you're not invited. This is home, you're not invited. This is home, you're not invited. And it didn't work.
One less chair, huh?
My bad. Because there's all 4.
10 chairs.
I want that one.
I watch you unceremoniously take a seat, and I watch for the guy's reaction.
When I squeeze myself into the chair, my shell eventually like cracks the back of the chair. Oh, I'm sorry. Hopefully that was like insured or spare or something.
You see him grab the staff and give it a tap, and the chair mends, expands, and fits to you.
That's
It's like an egg chair.
That's nice.
You've never experienced a chair like this.
Can I take this with
It's
me?
just an egg chair, right?
He doesn't say anything. He's just waiting.
Well, I will take a seat.
I'm just gonna right shoulder.
Oh, no, I will take a seat at the very end of the table.
Oh, damn, that's gross.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Wait, yeah, no, that's captain's seat.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to wait for my crew to sit.
Aurora goes up to her chair and she'll like kind of curtsy at the guy before taking a seat. She's polite. Her goddess taught her manners.
Oh,
And
can someone
ran a
try
guiding
here?
bolt under the table.
You can't, can you? Or
No.
can you?
Anyway.
No, I can't.
Oh.
He smiles at something akin to approval. Still doesn't say a word.
I wait for my crew to sit down. And I ensure that they're still safe. And then I will sit down.
I, like,
We're
finger
about
gun
to
under the
enact
table.
that one scene from Inglourious Bastards in the basement of the church.
Oh no!
Except that went very horribly for everybody.
What, you're saying this one won't?
I mean,
There are vampires in this one!
All right. The second
This is bordello with blood right here.
Calliope is rested in her chair. His arms extend out. Welcome to my domain. I have something of an offer for you. As you can see, the reindoctrination of Ander here, it's not going well, and Delves, poor Delves, might be lost entirely. And from what Roland here tells me, you've killed my archer, so I'm a bit short-handed. So the deal is this. He pulls the cloth, and you see, literally, like, crying in the middle of the table, a younger woman, shorter hair. She's got, like, half a ripped shirt on, no pants whatsoever. Her arms are out, and her, like veins are flayed open. But the blood is still just sort of bubbling at the edge of the wounds.
Okay, so we're gonna fight this guy. Like, that's all I'm getting from this description.
Wait, so, like, her blood is being held still in her body by some kind of...
Something.
I'm prepping another
fuck.
flash on the table, like a chest.
I'm fingering a health potion in my pocket.
yeah, guiding bolt at the highest level possible.
Tensing up.
Like, both out of and in character, we fight this guy. I mean,
So you watch Roland visibly tense up as the woman is revealed.
sure.
Ander and Delves both against the chains and are like snapping their mouths as
Can
they're
I,
trying to
Oh.
can I
I-
insight Roland?
It's fresh meat.
Insight Roland.
I forgot who Roland is.
15?
Oh, he is so hungry.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Fresh meat.
that's disappointing.
You watch the vampire take a small dab of the arm blood, sniff it, and then just wipe it on his shirt. Roland winces. It is
Laura
so
keeps
much.
the most stoic face, but inside she's going.
I'm really trying heavily, like, not to ruin the moment, but, like, both out of and character, I take a great satisfaction in just Eldritch blasting him right when he was trying to, like, make an atmospheric point.
That would be a TPK.
The purity of hunger. The clarity. It is nothing, there's nothing like it. Do you agree? And he's looking at Calliope.
I disagree that hunger brings about clarity. I think it clouds judgment.
Ah, but would it not be said that more baser instincts, giving in to those, he kind of just sneers, desires, do they not cloud as well?
I have an idiot on my boat.
Did we come through with the
I'm
pack?
pretty sure stupidity is the way to go through life.
Well, for instance, you desire to go about
Did we
your
come through with
with
the
your
pack?
life, but this clouds the reality of where we are.
Did we come through with the pack?
Yes. So
I am short-handed. I am giving you the offer to
And
join my
that's-
family.
okay.
You do not desire this, I know.
Jesse.
What?
D10, D8, D6.
I don't know where the coin is. Yeah, just roll
Evens.
your own evens.
Nope.
You can roll percentage.
Well, it's a mechanic of it.
Ah.
Okay.
No, we do not wish to be one of your generals, but you seem to have a but on your tongue.
No, it is inevitable. You will either come willingly or you will resist. We will kill you and then bring you back. There's no good outcome for you here, and so with clarity, you see that.
I will stand up on the chair, say, if I may, we are but emissaries of the Dreadfleet, and we've been sent here as the scouting wave. If we were able to kill one of your generals this easily, then what do you think the Dreadlord could do to your people?
I gawk when he says the word easily.
Make an intimidation roll.
Don't make an intimidation statement and then make that sound!
Can I give him bardic inspiration?
Sell it.
I get up on my chair as well and say, yeah. Because
Yeah!
I'm Jerry.
Hey, you losers!
The Dreadlord Gary Oakwell.
We have somebody for you! We'll go get him!
We give him Braxton.
It stops being funny if you give him Braxton. Braxton's not funny anymore.
Braxton becomes the big man.
I don't like the lighting when we say that!
You were the chosen one.
It makes it feel too real with the red lighting!
Come on, not Braxton.
No! Then I can't go around being a giant weasel!
How do you sell
I'll
it?
go my chair and just be like, he's telling the truth. The Dread Lord is going to back us up with hundreds more.
Make your intimidation check. You have a D6 of Baradic inspiration.
If I wanted Braddock inspiration, I'd give him a monster to chug and slam against his head.
Would that help with my intimidation?
I choose Kyle! Yes.
No, not
Yes, it
Kyle.
helps, I think.
You got the max on the inspiration.
17.
You have plus zeros to these.
Yes.
Why am I not the one speaking right now?
I don't
You
know.
always do this, though. You take
Well,
the
that's
charisma
literally
character.
why I shut up. I literally shut up throughout this whole thing because I didn't want it to be about me.
No. Make it about you. Don't shut up.
I also
But you
just grabbed
always take
Jam.
the charisma character and then you don't do the persuasion stuff. You do that in Sands,
Well,
too.
literally out of character, I thought it would be like... I thought it was going to get annoying if I just kept doing random shoulders.
No, you're our face.
You're the face! You have the jaw!
You're our turtley face.
Oh, no.
You might get us into more trouble than not,
I
but...
stretch
You're
forth
that
my
face.
noodly appendage.
For a moment, the confidence breaks. And he looks over his shoulder at Roland. Who is this Dreadlord they speak of? Roland goes, I've never heard of him.
The Dread Captain Roberts.
I think you're bluffing, and I think nobody's coming for you. I think you showed up
I
by mistake.
rub the earring, and I mentally tell the captain to just seem as just fucking menacing as possible. Just come out fucking growling, swinging.
Is he actually attacking? I'm just curious.
No.
Okay.
Destin comes out of the earring.
Destin?
Yar, I say! Dreadful am I, and commander of the great sunken fleets. That's
I add a little...
your Dreadlord?
No.
No. This is but a trifle of his power. Every ship is granted.
Destin's looking more and more kind of sunken as this goes. I'm just gonna go back in my earring now.
Yeah. I don't. I'm new at this.
What is the plan with that girl?
Suffice to say that
When
the
is the last time you've been up on the other plane, or else you would know about the Dread Pirate Fleet?
he commands magic and steam, machinery, and destruction beyond your wildest dreams.
We killed one of his captains, too.
Pocket dimensions are nothing to him.
I look at Roland like, Marco Florian, anybody, you know, any? No? Okay.
Let's say, for instance, you do have backup coming. And what is that to me? I take you anyway. I send you against them. I have survived pursuers before. I can survive them again.
You have to understand, though, that this entire land is claimed by the Dreadlord, and he is very, very unhappy. All we ask are your servants here to be released, leave this land, and never scourge this ocean again.
No.
What is the plan with the girl?
He just shrugs. He like carves a nail kind of across her face, and you see like the blood open, and it kind of overflows a little, and he goes and then it kind of shrivels back in.
Do I... Like, is this like an innate thing? Is this like a special like type of magic?
It's probably innate.
Okay.
You, sir, how you, all of your servants are foaming at the mouth over this young woman, and you have immaculate self-control. Do you not drink blood?
Not if I can help it.
How do you sustain yourself?
Will.
I propose a contest.
Shelter hasn't
Fuck it.
said anything about this.
I'm listening.
We are all listening.
Very much so.
Contest
She has great ears.
to determine our fate. If we win, we go free with the girl. And if you win, well, you know what'll happen if you win.
But that'll happen anyway.
I'm carefully not stating this.
But that'll happen anyway.
Yeah, but you were intrigued. I saw in your eye.
Raise the stakes. Sell me.
And it glows a little bit.
What's that?
Well, that would be knowledge I would bet on, wouldn't it?
Roll persuasion.
Jesus.
Oh
23.
no! Oh my god!
Oh, that's cocked. Okay. And what is your contest?
What skill do you pride yourself in, sir, the most? Do you strength of arms? Sheer will, as you said, or intelligence? That's your choice.
I would know more of your game before answering your questions.
Well, I mean, based on the skill depends the game. I'm not going to challenge you to chess when you're going to hit me over the head with the board.
Strength of will.
That's the most sense any of his idioms have ever made.
I think I'm getting a nosebleed. I'm pretty sure somebody in our world just died.
I'm going to bet on my drug-ridden body. I'm going to take them back to Rakshasa dust.
Favorite terrain, one might say.
The remaining 12 doses.
Oh!
And I'm going to pour the whole bag out like in front of him on the table and divide it in half.
Do you pull out a credit card?
Do we know what it is? Do we know what it is?
I know what it is.
You absolutely, at this point, yeah, you have to know what it is.
I stare at it and I look legitimately terrified.
Does he notice that?
I'm listening.
You know what? As he does that, I'm going to just pull out my blowgun, saw it in half, and hand you both halves of it.
You ever done drugs before?
I'm gonna call it there because that's the best line to end an episode on I think I've ever heard
It's
in my life.
only 11! We have so much time to settle this.
Oh, that's perfect! That's perfect! Oh my god!
I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul.
Well, I feel a little better because
That just happened.
legitimately and honestly, I thought that Shoulder doing those things
See?
would ruin the fun for all of you.
No. Because at the very worst, we fight. Which was gonna happen anyway. Because we weren't about to let our captain go from 2 weeks ago getting turned into a fucking Wendigo to now becoming a vampire.
I need to know exactly what you're gonna ask him to do so that I can prepare for it. Because the other part is, I don't know what the fuck's about to happen. This is
it's
getting
Rakshasa dust.
This is getting ready to unrail very hard, very fast.
There's
He's
no
about
earthly
to
way
pull out
of
a
knowing
wild table,
in
a
which
wild magic
direction
search
we are
table.
going.
And I need to be able to prepare for this.
Can
Well,
you?
so-
Can you? Can one?
Initially, if he had said anything about intelligence, I was going to Princess Bride him. I was going to be like, this is a deadly
Never go against
blah blah
the
blah blah
Sicilian
blah.
with dust on the line.
Here's wine. Put it in both.
I can show you the world,
But
bitch!
instead he said will, so I'm banking on basically. What's the best way to put it?
Oh my god.
I think the best way that Shelder would say is like, we're both gonna do this substance, and then we're gonna go through a series of sobriety tests. Can you say the alphabet backwards? Because I can't.
Of course I can. Scrabble, marble, Scrabble.
No,
Yahtzee.
common alphabet.
He accidentally cast Power Word Kill. Thanks.
No.
On who?
Everyone, mass kill word.
Oh no! Oh my god. That was good. That got combat out of our system and a lot of shenanigans.
But like high stakes shenanigans.
Well,
At the Jesse, at the very worst, Shelder has a bad trip. We all get turned into vampires, and the campaign just goes in a new direction.
And
except over running water. Now we have land people problems.
No,
Or maybe,
ocean is not
so-
running water.
This is a direct ripoff of a Dresden File thing. But there was one time
Cocaine snorting?
No.
Oh.
But there was one time he had a duel that he had to fight with Will, and the way that they did it was there was like a death stone that was suspended in the air between them, and they had to will it towards each other. And whoever got hit by the death stone, of course, died. It's that with drugs.
Do that, but not sober.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Sphere of annihilation.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, actually,
he said he had to basically, like, bring Anders back into the fold. So, go ahead.
what if I put the orb of the poetry in the middle, and then we had to will it towards ourselves? That
No,
might be
you
interesting.
ended this. Well, we're still going, but
Oh, you want me to... Are we done for the night for recording?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, and then we can just discuss. Bye!
Yeah, no one's